Hello, how is everyone? I am just getting off of work and I decided I was gonna pop on in and say hey. I miss you guys so much. I do. I have been on my own personal journey for 2 years now. And I've been kind of popping in and out, just to check on you guys, see how you guys are doing type deal. But when I tell you I am doing amazing, sometimes retreating back into a hole is very therapeutic. You get to work on your own personal things, develop your relationships that are important to you. And that's what I've been doing. I've just been revolutionizing my life. So I'm coming back a little bit at a time. I have had so many people contact me in the last week for colon cleanses and stuff. So yes, I can do your colon cleansing. You just have to inbox me and I have to send you an invoice, okay? I took the website down. I just felt like the website was not a representation of my new me, okay? And so I am interviewing web designers. I had one, but I just didn't think that they kind of captured the concept of what I'm trying to do. And so we're moving along. So I am interviewing web designers. Once I get someone that I feel can understand the concepts that I'm doing, we'll put another website out there. I'm not in any hurry, I do this to see people healed and to love on people and just to follow the Most High God, and He has me to touch people that He has ordained. And so I go forth and I proceed with that. I'm not here to make $1 million or $2 million. I have other business ventures that I get it popping in that I do way more than this here. And so I just really want to talk about self-development for a minute. I have had so many people in the last like 6 months ask me for different type of healing advice, right? I don't just do physical healing. I do spiritual counseling. I do emotional counseling. I help people do development in their lives. So I do a lot of different things in people's lives for healing, okay? I am called to be a healer. I'm an apostle of healing. And that means not just physical, okay? And so I do physical, emotional, spiritual, psychological, anything to do with healing any part of you. I'm there. I'm your girl. Um, I love the aspect of healing. The healing of your physical body is probably the easiest type of healing there is. Not all physical healing involves food. Sometimes you develop things from your emotions, okay? There are some sicknesses and diseases that develop within the body from emotional stems, okay? Cancer is one of them that sometimes it can be developed because of emotional things that are being excised too much, bitterness, unforgiveness, and things of that nature. I'm not saying that everybody that get cancer, is bitter. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that that is one probable cause. Sometimes unforgiveness can manifest physically into cancer. It can manifest physically into arthritis, um, inflammation in the body. So there are a lot of things that can manifest from emotional triggers. Trauma can manifest in the body as sickness and disease as well. One of the biggest traumas that the Lord led me to start counseling people with about 5 years ago was a child molestation. When people are, traumatized as a child. And since I started, I didn't even realize how great of an epidemic that is, in all seriousness. And God has been sending me so many people to help them liberate in that area. We all have these stumbling blocks. I'm going to call them stumbling blocks. We all have something in our journey that is going to cause stumbling blocks if we allow it. The biggest thing in the world is learning how to navigate your journey, right? How to navigate your path so that you're not stepping on landmines, so to speak. One of the biggest things that people have been coming to me in the last 2 weeks about is relationships. A lot of people feel very dissatisfied with the level of relationships that they have. In all seriousness. And I've been teaching people, number one, family is where you're loved and celebrated, not where you're tolerated, okay? You do not have to settle for being tolerated by people just because you guys have the same blood. You need to be in a space where you feel loved and encouraged, okay? And encouraged to be you. Encouraged to be you. And that's not always with your biological family. Sometimes if you're blessed, it is. But you owe nobody nothing. You don't owe anybody loyalty, anybody your presence. People have to earn your presence. People have to earn you being around them and giving them the gifts. Okay? Stop settling just because you're related to someone. And that's not no slide on anybody's family. I love my family. Some people I feel just don't celebrate me. And therefore I choose not to be around them often. I'm good though. I don't have all of the, idiosyncrasies of how people have all those hang-ups and those, my family don't love me, woe is me stuff. I don't have none of that. It's all love. I don't hate anybody. I don't have unforgiveness with anyone in my family. I don't. I love them. I love them to life. I really do. Anybody that reaches out to me, I reach out to them back. And vice versa. I reach out every now and again to people and give a shout out. What's up? What's up? If they reciprocate, that's what's up. If not, that's what's up. So, and I feel liberated from having that, whole disposition. I don't allow different things of that nature. How people feel about me, I don't allow that to affect how I feel about myself. So I feel very, very liberated in that. You can surround yourself with people that genuinely love you and that support you. And, you can make your own family if you need be. I've met quite a few people that have no family. And, we have all grown to love each other and support each other. That's just like we family. I have about 30 people that call me sister. That really, really call me sister. And they're not blood relation to me. And I adore and love them all. So people have been asking me about relationship advice a lot over the last week or so. And I tell people the same thing. In all honesty, your healing journey always starts at the same point. Learn how to control your body and what you put in it. And you'll start having that self-respect for yourself. And you'll start upping the bar, giving people more demand. Saying, if you want a relationship with me, this is what is expected of you. That's not you being a douche. That's you having standards. Even in friendships, you should have requirements for someone being your friend, just like they should have requirements for you. Okay? And, in the love area. Now, guys, you know that I have kissed many frogs in my day. I used to have some very bad decisions when it came to love, okay? Picking a mate and all that stuff. And God finally dealt with me, in all seriousness, dealt with me about a lot of stuff. A lot of toxic traits. a lot of floating, so to speak, to people that would feed my toxicity. I learned how to develop myself, how to love myself, and set standards for myself. And when I set standards for myself, Stephanie, you're not going to do that because that is inappropriate. Stephanie, you are not going to go there because that's inappropriate. You're not going to hang around that person because that person doesn't respect you enough. And when I started having them type of standards, I attracted what I really wanted, which was someone that would love me, cherish me, protect me, and treat me like a queen. And so I'm grateful that God has developed all of that in me over these last couple of years. I want to help people. I want to help you get the same results. I want you to have the Zoe kind of life, the God kind of life, the life God intended for you to have. God loves you. I see so many people that try to discount the Most High God, discount Yeshua HaMashiach. People call him Jesus in this country. Yeshua is his name. People try to discount that. And when I tell you I can break down the whole dynamic of how the whole so-called woke folk talking about there is no God and Jesus ain't real and he was the white man made him up and stuff. I can debuff all of that. See, I'm not unlearned and I don't just follow blindly. I took the time to study and now I know and nobody can tell me anything different. Okay? So I am excited, guys. I'm just blessed. I'm grateful for everything that the Lord has brought to me and everything that I'm going to bring to you. Because the Lord has poured into me. I am so full. My cup runneth over. And so I'm ready to start pouring into other people. So if you want a detoxification, you want to start your coaching, whatever it is, come holler at your girl. I'm here. Inbox me. We can get this party started. I love you. God loves you. And know that he is waiting on you to love yourself.